Hi, my name is Ryan Freeman, and you're watching my channel. And I'm under a gazebo. I'm hiding from the rain, and I don't know what's on my brain, 'cause I'm insane. I don't know what I'm going to talk about today, guys. I went for a run up in the hills. I used to be a runner. I used to run every other day. Rain or shine, run every other day because I had lost a lot of weight and I didn't want to gain it back. I lost it going backpacking in my most recent series, which I haven't completed, but I will complete soon. I had lost a bunch of weight and I wanted to keep that weight off. I wanted to be in great physical shape. So when I was 21 years old, I made an oath to myself, I'm going to run every other day. Sorry for yelling, but that was the voice I gave myself inside my head. You're going to run every other day, Ryan, and not get fat again. So that's what I did. And I did push-ups, and I got a pull-up bar, and so fitness was a big part of my life. But after jail in Japan, and after sort of the benzo withdrawal, I was like, oh, I'm going to focus on my mind getting right. And part of that was eating really delicious food. So not an excuse, but I had a shift in life. I got married. I told that voice that was like a whipper, slave driver, making me run all the time, keeping me away from overeating and soda, that kept me in really good physical shape. But I told it to back it up. I was going to start to grub, and grub I did, and I got a little larger. Still did sports. I did jiu-jitsu. I still do jiu-jitsu, but I basically slacked off on running. And recently, now I'm applying to go to Japan, and I don't want to show up to Japan. Oh, some woman was looking at me. Sorry about that. That was a unneeded divergence. Anyways, I'm a little batty today, as you can tell. So anyways, I'm going to Japan, and I don't want to show up and everyone think I'm the newest sumo wrestler. So I went running today, even though it was raining. And actually, I didn't even have to force myself. It was actually really pleasurable. There's something really nice. And I know running in the rain doesn't sound nice, especially when it's a little cold. But if you wear the proper clothes, and you have the proper shoes, and even if you don't have the proper shoes, part of the fun is the not sliding down the hill when you're running. And then the really nice feeling about going for a run is when you finish the run and you've got a hot cup of tea and a sandwich waiting for you and even warmer clothes to get into. It's like really nice. See, if you're someone, and I'm not talking about you per se, I'm just generally, if you're a person who never really exerts yourself, then you don't, you do save yourself from, the sweat and the exhaustion, but you never know the enjoyment of like the after effects of that exertion. Something really nice about hard exercise sometimes. I know it sounds silly to some people, but there's something really nice. It's like no one wants to get cold. But when you get really cold, and it sucks to get really cold, and it could be dangerous to get really cold. But there's no better feeling than climbing into a hot bath when you're really cold. Climbing into a hot bath when you're warm and cozy, it's okay. But it's only when you go from one extreme to the other that you really experience something. It's like getting really hot and sweaty. No one really loves to get very hot and sweaty. But does water taste better than when you're parched and hot and sweaty and then you guzzle that water? There's no better water. Or dipping into a pool when you're just dripping in sweat and feeling gross, there's no better dip. See, if we're always at this perfect ideal state, then we don't experience life. Life is all these contraries, So, if you're always sane, then you don't have the enjoyment of going crazy once in a while, which I like to do sometimes, as you probably know. That was too much. So, yeah. I don't know why I started talking on this route. I guess it's because I just went running for the first time in a while. I have been, it's not like I completely slack off. I don't just eat fast food. I cook vegetables, and I have done jiu-jitsu very diligently for the last 5 years. But There is something about running in my life that has always been a mainstay, and when I slacked that off for a while now, it felt good to reunite with it, and I wanted to share with you my enjoyment and how happy I was after finishing the run to put on some clean socks and a sweater and to drink my hot chai tea and eat this delicious Black Forest ham with goat cheese sandwich. The simple things in life are even better when you are deprived of them after a while, or when you work up a hunger. It's no good eating if you're not hungry. That's actually one of the best parts of running, is the increased appetite and the better sleep. Because if I don't exercise for a day, it's hard to sleep. It's hard to sleep well. You know, I can go to sleep, but it's hard to sleep well. Exercise is so important. You know, sometimes the things we don't want to do because it'll make us slightly uncomfortable are the things that just make us feel better, and we're so happy to do it. I don't know. Maybe that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe all of it's true. But thank you for watching. My name is Ryan Freeman, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.